Hello everyone, my name is Muir, and this is Starsector. So, last time we fought some pirates, made some nice reputation with a lot of people, and started on our military base here. What we need to do now is we need to gather up about 1,000,000 credits, upgrade to that battle station, upgrade that battle station to a star fortress, and then at that point this will be then we need to upgrade the military base to something, whatever it's called, the next upgrade up. At that point, this will be as much of a hard point as possible. And then we'll be able to start expanding onto different planets in a safer way. What we'll want to do is we'll want to expand onto a different planet, do the same thing, making basically a super colony, and then slowly sliding our way out here to the highest desired planets to make just the most powerful possible colony star system that we can make. Now, at a certain point, we are going to, in the far-fetched future, we are going to run out of administrators and colonies that my character can maintain on his own. And then we will need to go find something that lets us increase the number of planets that we can govern. At this point, we're basically going to end up eventually being at total war with the hegemony. Just so you guys know. Just so you can see what to expect. So it'll be pretty interesting to watch, pretty interesting to play with, and but there is this slightly large pirate fleet that's here causing problems for us. We also know where those pirates are originating from. Colony threats, there is a pirate raid right now going on, so we're going to want to stay here. And where is it going to come from? Probably here. So let's go look over there to see if we can find anyone. That might be them. So we're going to slaughter them. They didn't really seem all that much to them, so let's do only 3 ships right now. And we can reinforce as needed. Okay, so enemy ships doesn't seem to be all that much to them. And we should have no problem in ripping them apart. He makes bad decisions. Alright. So, our destroyer is doing some work. Okay, so let's go ahead and set our autopilot here. He's dead now. Let's have our fighters go after that. Hello, Mr. Mule. How's it going? We hope you are ready to die. There's a little love tap back there. Alright, so who is next? So let's just do a nice full assault at this point. As we vent our flux and bring our shields back online. Go, my MP. Stop him. Shut him down. Stop him from running. There we go. Good enough. No retreating for you. And like that, we've won the battle. So pursuing them, yeah, sure. Let's have the second in command handle it though. Let's go with those two. They should be able to do it no problem. Slaughtered most of them. So we're gonna go dark for just a second. We're also gonna scavenge in here. And we're just going to let ourselves repair. And then make our way slowly. Where's this jump gate? Hey dude, how's it going? There's a sizable fleet there. Let's just have our carriers kill them. Didn't lose anything, they lost everything. Goody. We are after our trade convoy. Looks like they destroyed it. It's not particularly great. We're going to join the battle and slaughter the pirates. Let our three drovers fight them off. And that is that big fleet that we can't do anything about. So we're going to just run away from that. I would like for that to try and attack my space station over here. Then at least we would have more of a chance against it. Then again, be careful what you wish for, right? So the Talon fleet didn't really seem to work, at least not on this difficulty. So we're going to go back to the drawing board a little bit. And we're going to go to Doctrine. Let's do about half and half. And I'm not really too worried about the quality of the ships as much as we are the types of ships. So instead of kites, let's try to go with things like Ventures, because they are pretty beefy. we're hitting more ships, so weird that no ventures show up now. It's selected as a ship for them to use. But more ships is still fine. Okay, well, we give it the best shot we can. That was more of a mercantile convoy, less of a convoy intended to actually survive a battle. So they're also pursuing. We'll have our second command handle it. I'll just go in with one drover and massacre the enemy. So we should try to get around to exterminating those pirates pretty soon. So let's go join the battle. So the enemy has a decent number of ships. Let's dedicate a drover and a condor to it. I have the condor support me as I go in. Let's also deploy our destroyer as well. Have the condor protect the destroyer, this destroyer search and destroy. So let's see here. Let's put a strike on that, a strike on this, that, and that. We could really use an upgrade to the talons, because right now they're really just not sufficient to take on that kind of a force. But we should be able to handle this no problem. So let's slowly work at it. So we're gonna go pick a fight with that enemy destroyer. That mule's not going to last very long. Kept him busy for just long enough. Alright, so how's the battlefield looking? Looks like we went and saved it for the most part. Alright, and that is that. Enemy defeated. So there are 4 ships left. We'll have our second in command do it. We'll have one of the drovers that did not attend the battle go after them. Nothing that we want here. Let's just take everything, and that's a salvage fleet. So this small salvage fleet fighting these pirates. We're going to once again join the battle. We're going to send in the ships that didn't fight with them. Okay, let's repair our ships. Let's put all this in storage. And there we go. So we currently have pirate activity. Shipping is disrupted. It'll most likely stay that way until this is finished in 61 days. So our money has gone, we've been impacted in terms of how much money we're making quite dramatically as a result. Alright, and so we're just trying to find and exterminate some enemies so that we can get them out of our colony. What is this? So, probably gonna find that huge fleet hanging around here. I'm gonna give us problems. It seems to be moving its way over here. So maybe it's actually going for the station. It looks like that is what it's doing. So let's jump right into it. And let's throw everything we've got into this battle. We're going to leave those, as much of those as we have to, out. We want to go for... They have lots and lots of ships. So we're going to throw what we got to try and support this. Let's see, what's it outfitted with? All kinds of things, I suppose. Has what, mining drones? Yeesh. Alright, so, not the best. Could be better. But let's try to outlast them. If we can force them to withdraw, then we can win, no problem. If our bombers can do their tricks, do their jobs and kill off the enemy, then we can win. We just have to outlast them. There goes one of their bigger ships. Let's have our ships snipe some of the enemies. Actually, let's have them do that instead. So that'll be our surgical tool. So as soon as we go in, just kill someone. Oh, that's not good. Well, we've managed to get their shields back up. Let's try to hopefully snipe some of these. Very nice. Did quite a bit of damage to that. Not as much as I would have preferred, but we'll take it. Okay, so now all of you snipe that one and stuff. He's out of position. Well, there goes part of the station. Does that mean we can fit more ships in now? It means we can. Let's slip the Venture in. Alright, come on, torpedoes.
Do it.
Yeah. Protect him. Now you guys kill this one. If possible. Alright, so I think we lost another section. So, can we fit another ship in? We can. I don't think we'll have enough firepower to kill off all of these. So we are going to lose this battle. we should be more than capable of escaping from battle afterwards. And like that, it is time for us to exit stage right. So, everyone, let's get out of here. The Venture might not be fast enough to actually escape. So instead, since the Venture is going to be really slow, let's do a withdraw where we can protect it to an extent. Maybe we'll be able to take out some more of the enemy. The enemy ships are very slow, and we are not. So, we're going to have the Venture actually turn around, and we're going to wait to fight the enemy, do as many losses, cause as many losses to them as possible. Okay, so let's have everyone focus fire that mule down just to kill it. These converted atlases are just extremely dangerous. I know we probably should have already ran away, but I want to cause as much damage to the enemies as I can. So now we're just going to start having problems. Okay, so we're going to want to start withdrawing now that the faster ships have caught up, that the slower ships have caught up to us. Let's do that once the Venture is out. We don't want to lose it just because we were too hasty. So where's the Venture? Almost out of here. That, I think we can do a full retreat. Alright, away he goes. Okay, so we are going to disengage after having fought them quite well. I don't think we can stop them from raiding this star, from raiding our colony, even if we wanted to. Okay, so let's go. And how long are you going to be disrupted? But we can still repair all our ships, so that's the good thing. The bad thing is that we are dangerously low on supplies. So, how long are you going to be disrupted? 45 days. 54 days. So these two will be online at about the same time, which is great. But right now, I need to go pick up a lot of supplies. So where can we get them? Maxos Nova Maxios, Kaizeron, Syndria. So Nova Maxios, Kaizeron, Nova Maxios, Syndria, then Kaizeron is what we'll do. Go here to Nova Maxios. And because we just quite literally need the supplies direly, we will have to pay a premium for them in all likelihood. So we can get on the black market for cheap, less for cheap, but we'll still take them. Okay. Thank you. Time for the next. We need to go to Syndria, then Roselvelg, and then Kulan. Okay, to Syndria we go. Alright, so we had our first encounter with the pirates where we could not deal with them. And so we've gotten a taste of what it's like to have a colony. Okay, so supplies here, not too bad. We're slowly building up our supply base. It is going to cost us pretty much all of our money though, so that is the not great part. So that would be more expensive than we really want to pay. So next we're going to Raisvelg to in the Valhalla system, then to Kulan. Alright, Raisvelg. so we pick up all our supplies here. We are very slowly rebuilding our base, but we are doing it. And now let's go to his Brazil and then Chicomoztec talk. Chizumotek. His Brazil. Where is his Brazil? Oh. Okay, where's the actual place to buy them out? Coulon. So we're going to go to his Brazil and Coulon. There it is. So, let's go. The hegemony will be angry at us regardless of what we do. So let's keep on going and let's make ourselves some nice money. Actually, let's make ourselves some nice supplies so we don't run out of supplies while our military station rebuilds itself. Alrighty, so managed to get quite a bit of supplies of all this so far. Anything else that we might want to buy? Does not look like it. So next is to Aslan and Chizumozak. Yeah. Chicomoztok. Chicomoztok? Alright, to Chicomoztok we go. Then we will likely go to Nachiteca and buy supplies there as well. So these guys, they have a lot of supplies. I like that. And we haven't had to really pay way too much for it yet. That may come later. But let's go to Nachiteca and then Yama. Alrighty, into Nachiteca we go. Almost there. And after that we'll go to Yama. The Yima, I guess. Yeah, they're at full price, but that's better than extra price, super price. We can buy fuel for cheap. We want to get as much fuel as we can at the lower rate. And then go to the black market to maximize, to minimize the tariffs. Okay, so here it's going to be too expensive, so let's go to Yama, actually, and see what we can do here. Okay, so for a slight overpay, we'll get that, and that's at full price, so we don't want to buy anything. We don't want to buy gas here. Okay. we are good on supplies for now, so let's head back to Ishmara and try to ensure that we are able to rebuild smoothly. Alright, so what do you guys think about what happened to us today? You guys think that's pretty normal? Do you think that sucks? Are you simply nodding and saying yes, that's what happens when you don't kill a pirate base in time? Tell me what you think. Alright, so we have those pirates. The military base is now built. So we're going to start sending out stronger and stronger fleets. Let's patrol. It's not a picket, so it's a bit bigger. Very nice. So let's repair our ships. And let's consider going and destroying that pirate base. So, now there's not a raid coming. We can potentially kill it off. And we can also get more fuel, so that's good. So, let's go ahead and pick up all the fuel we can. And do we need any more crew? No. Okay. Let's go find out where those pirates are coming from and slaughter them. So, we can go to E, we can look at colony threats. We know exactly, we have an idea of where the pirates are. They're over there in the Morgoth star system. Okay. So, Morgoth is right here. We don't know anything else about it, so we should bring lots of survey equipment so we can just do that as well. Okay, to Morgoth we go. For those of you who don't know, Morgoth is the name of... Wait, is it? Oh, I'm thinking Mordred. Morgoth is the name of the dark god. Basically, Morgoth is Sauron's boss, effectively, or he was, in the Lord of the Rings. And so the first battle for Middle-earth was ultimately against Morgoth, I think. It was either Middle-earth or the world. And then when he was defeated, Sauron, who's effectively on par with a Balor, was told to flee and to take Morgoth's place. And then Sauron just decided that he wanted to be like Morgoth, so he decided that it would be a good idea to try and do exactly what Morgoth tried. Newsflash, this may be spoilers for a select few of you, but it wasn't a good idea. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we can find here. So, we want to put a strike on those. We have a nice assault frigate over here. Should hopefully be doing some work. Then we have our cruiser here, which is hopefully going to be able to do quite a bit of damage to the enemy. So, let's go here and then sweep to the right. So when your shields are up, when you are at 0 flux, by the way, you get a speed boost. If I bring my shields up, I actually slow down a little bit. That is because I have too much flux. Okay, so still have the enemy over there. I'm going to head this direction and try to fight this mule. Okay, so he's dead. He's soon to be dead. So they've taken out the little fighter that was over there. So I'm going to have you... No, engage. I'm going to have you engage that. You shouldn't have any major problems taking out these guys. I should burn my flux. So we're going to... How are we doing over here? How's the battle progressing? Fairly well. Can't complain. We've got these two on us. This guy is going to get screwed by this. So, we'll let our fighters take care of him. Let's not regroup. Engage. Okay, so there he goes. Bad grabbing speed. I wonder if you can kill an enemy by ramming them. That would be an interesting thing. Like maybe? Oh, that's right. I have a special I should be using. That should be F, I think, or function. Okay, so this mule is as good as dead. So anyway, let's get back into it. Alrighty, so we can join the deployment. There's just one of them. Yeah, sure. We'll have him do it as they kill them all. So we'll pick through the wreckage, and I think they're with the Independence. So we are over fuel capacity. We're going to disappear. And make our way into this battle as well. Just so we can kill as many of these damn pirates as possible. So here, it's a little bit bigger. So let's deploy our undamaged ships, or ships at full combat readiness. So these two, watch him, these two, watch him, and these two search and destroy. Alright, so we're going to want to strike on him just so we can kill their phase ships as soon as possible, because they're actually dangerous. And the enemy has a cruiser. Sir, they have a cruiser. Well, we have a Heron. Let's see. If they completely collapse, we might have problems. So I would prefer for us to slaughter the enemy before that happens. So let's remove those orders, and let's let the AI select the better options as they become available. Okay, so our fighters are going out, and they're going to kill these guys pretty quickly. Double kill. Alright, so I didn't see if that phase frigate got destroyed as well. It didn't. It escaped. But we have this nice pick here that's kind of out of place. So let's have everyone just crush it. Except for you. You can ignore it. You can belay that order. Let's have everyone just rip them apart. And now with their tankiest ship dead, they're going to have some pretty severe problems being able to really do much else. Their next tankiest ship is over here, so we are going to full assault and slaughter the enemy. Ah, that's their next tankiest ship. It just died. And that shuttle just will not stand up to that many wasps. So that phase ship is utterly doomed unless it just runs straight away. Because as I explained a while ago, these phase ships, to use their phase ability, they create flux. But they have very little armor, and as long as these wasps can just stay on them, they can just continually do lots of damage to them. Eventually, the phase ship will just take way too much damage and die, but it just can't escape really from the wasps unless it has very low flux. So this is really just a waiting game to see how long it's going to take for it to die. Now everyone descends. Like, now just the wasps descend upon the mule to rip it to pieces. Those torpedoes come. All the torpedoes. So yeah, we'll join the pursuit. What is it? 2 of those. Yeah, sure. I'll send my ship out there and we'll slaughter them. Nothing that I want to take. Let's pick through the wreckage and take it all. So let's go back to Ishmata. And what what are you? Persian League Convoy. Very nice. So the pirates, their raid against the Persian League was successful. That's unfortunate for them. Alright, put that in there. And now, how long until our battle station's back up and running? It seems to be back up and running now, so that's good. So our ground defenses are pretty good, I think. Defenses, it's pretty nice. So we go to Command HQ, to High Command. Let's see. We'll get +2 because of High Command. I think we already get +2. But in addition, as the colony grows, this will become stronger, and it will create more powerful fleets as the colony grows in size. So we're going to just put all of our money into it, and I'm actually interested to see what will happen when D actually gets, well, when Orders 2 is actually ready. But alright guys, we've cleaned up our star system for a little bit. We've gotten a military base in position. So now hopefully we'll be able to clear these pirates out of our colony. So my name has been Fen. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what you think, and I'll get back to you. Like the video if you liked. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. Ring that bell. Remember to ring that bell, and I will see you guys next time on Starsector. Once again, my name has been Muir. Bye.